Hi, my name is Abraham, and I'm the creator of Vorpal on Xbox Live Indie Games. I'm very excited to show you a little bit of the progress on something I've been working for the past couple of months. I do, however, apologize on behalf of my old computer here, which has problems with the screen recording software I'm using and the frame rate. So most probably the frame rate you're watching on the video will not be the same I'm watching on my computer. Anyways, one of the main issues I had with Vorpal 1 was that the bullet engine was simply code horror. A lot of the things were hard-coded, and it just simply wasn't very flexible to what I wanted to accomplish. So this is one of the main reasons why I created a new bullet engine almost from scratch, which uses XML to save these things I called bullet threads. For example, what I'm showing you right now on screen is a bullet thread. When I combine it with another bullet thread, then I call these patterns. So a bullet pattern to me and in this engine is a collection of bullet threads. Anyways, what I'm using right now is an editor to create these bullet threads and generate these XML files, and basically I can just select a template from here, and then I can choose a texture from over here. Now obviously this doesn't look very good, so I have a lot of properties right here which I can edit. For example, let's change the rotation on this bullet, and now it looks as it's going in the direction which is pointing to. And there are a lot of things that I can play with this. For example, every time I select a template, the things are going to change in the original appearance, but I can stop that from happening, like so. Let me show you a few things. For example, I'm gonna create from this template, which is called Exploding Crosses, which has this effect. First of all, I'm going to change bullet rotation so it goes in the direction I'm pointing at. Okay, that looks good. Next, I'm going to add a trail, a bullet trail, so it leaves this sort of cool effect right there. Next up, I'm going to change the color. Let's use red bullets for this. That looks really, really cool. So, as easy as that, I just created a new bullet thread, and the XML code is already here generated, and I can use this and put it on an XML file with the rest of the threads and start creating bullet patterns. And adding them is a cinch on anything that I might create. You can have a sprite and the bullet engine will just merge by creating an instance of it, and it's gonna work just fine. So let's play a little bit more with this. Again, sometimes rotation tends to change every time I switch a template. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that every time I select a new template, the rotation effect that I had is not going to change. Now, obviously, trails sometimes can affect a little bit on frame rate, so I'll try not to use it too much on some bullets. Let's try another one. Let's see, let's select this texture. Let's see how it looks. Okay, that looks good. Let's choose another color. Let's go green. Let's add a trail to it. That looks nice. Let's put a bounce property here. Now, the good thing with properties is that you can do shifts. So basically, when the property takes effect, in this case it bounces, it can do a texture shift and it can do a color shift. So let's say that I want to keep the texture I have originally. I'm just going to change it to the texture number here. Okay, and let's change the color to yellow. So this is one of the crazy things you can do with the engine. Let's try the Exploding Crosses template. Now these are all generated bullets which have their own collision attributes. So I'm still working a little bit on collision, still work to be done on this. So that looks pretty cool. I can actually save this by clicking File and export the thread to XML. And here we go, Exploding Crosses XML. I'm going to save it. I'm going to choose another template here. Let's try stars. Okay, so that looks like that. Really cool template. Let's say I want to keep working on the other template I created, so I'm going to import thread from XML, and here's the one I saved. Exploding crosses, open, and here we have it again. So a lot of things can be done with this engine. I'm just showing you the tip of the iceberg. The combinations are incredible, and you can really have a lot of fun just by creating crazy threads. So right now I'm going to create something which you probably saw in a screenshot before that I posted on the site. I'm going to choose a property here that's called rubber band, and let's check out this effect. Now I really like this effect. So you're probably going to be seeing it on Vorpal too soon. Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this quick tour to what I'm doing for my game. So please visit our site at teamredwolf.com, and well, if you would you kindly please support us by donating through the PayPal button on the site. I would truly deeply appreciate that. So thanks a lot.